Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, welcome. I'm your girl, Jaleesa Chavez. So in today's video, I will be sharing how to manifest your dream life, you guys. I have had a couple of people ask me how to manifest, and I never really thought about it until now, and I'm like, I haven't made a video on exactly how I manifest. I shared a video on how I manifested $27,000. If you guys haven't seen that video, check out the link in the description box. So I thought it was best to make a video on sharing exactly how to manifest and how I manifest in ways that I know help me create the life that I desire. So first things first, you want to know that manifesting takes faith. Without faith, you cannot manifest anything. I know it's easier said than done, but for anyone who is a believer, you know that you already have the faith. And to know that you have this faith, it can really turn your life around if you use this faith and know how powerful you really truly are. I didn't start learning or hearing about manifestation until I moved to LA. It was like a year into my move to LA, and I was just going through a lot of things. I was adjusting to a new culture, adjusting to my new surroundings and environment, and I was just kind of lost. So it kind of stumbled across me actually. I was on YouTube and just looking up videos, and it started off as self-development. I started watching a lot of videos about self-development and how your brain works and how powerful you really are the more you speak things into existence. It turned from self-development into a law of attraction into manifestation. Things were back to back to back, and I feel like I mastered manifestation because I learned self-development first. With self-development, it's like a time that you really just develop yourself and you really get to know yourself more. You take time to meditate, you spend a lot of time with yourself. That'll take isolation sometimes. And you really just discover what are your strengths, what are your weaknesses, what exactly do you want out of life, what makes you happy, what brings you joy, what makes you sad, what drains you of your energy. All of that comes in self-development. You really get to know yourself more and see what things work for you specifically to help you get through life. Self-development changed my life, you guys. I didn't know as much as I knew about myself until I actually just took the time to really focus on myself and see what it is that I wanted to do in life, and really watch and research a lot of things that resonated with me and my heart, and just let me know exactly what I was doing. And I also took that time in self-development to know exactly what I wanted out of life and what really made me happy and what brought me joy. After self-development, I started hearing about law of attraction. I remember watching an Oprah Winfrey video, which was one of the first videos I had ever watched about law of attraction. And I never knew anything about this, you guys. I never knew anything about law of attraction. It just amazed me by how, Oprah, and she was talking to all these different people about how they've attracted things into their life because of the way they act or react to things, or the way they think about certain things, and they just happen. And I started to think wow, I've been attracting things into my life for a long time, and I never knew what it was. When I was younger, I used to have 3 or 4 different diaries, and I was just write about what I wanted to do in the future and how I wanted my life to be, and things that I dreamed of doing, you guys. And when I read my diaries now, everything that I wrote in my diaries literally happened. They're happening, and it's just crazy. I've been manifesting my life for as long as I've been writing, and it all started with just picking up a pen and paper. So that was one of the things I knew worked for me when it came to manifesting, was everything that I write down and put on paper and I see in plain sight are things that happen in my life. And when I'm manifesting those things, I'm clear about what I want to be, what I want to do, or what I want to have. That's one of the keys of manifesting, is know what you want to do, know what you want to be, and know what you want to have. You have to be very specific and clear so that your intentions won't get confused and you won't confuse yourself. You know exactly it is what you want so that you can be specific in your prayers and your requests to God on what you want to manifest into your life. After you figured out exactly what it is you want to do, be, or have, then you want to put the faith into it. Like literally, it may seem like the wildest thing that you could ever dream of or ever have, like become a millionaire, you guys. And not saying that it'll happen overnight. Sometimes manifestations do happen overnight, but it's literally having the faith and the belief in yourself that it's gonna happen. It may be a day, it may be 10 years, it may be a year, you just never know. But you literally have to have the faith in order to know that these things are gonna happen eventually. And when you're manifesting, you can't become weary when it doesn't happen on your time. When you put the request out, you made a special order. It's just like going out to eat. When you put your order in, you don't know how long it's going to take for them to bring your food back to you. You don't know how long it's going to take for them to bring your drink back, but you put that order in and it's guaranteed to come. And you have to remember when you are manifesting things that they're not going to come on your time. They're always going to come on God's time. And because you asked him for it, he already promised that he'll give it to you. It's not going to look exactly how you want to, or it's not going to come exactly when you want it to, but it's going to come. You put in a special request, so you have to be patient enough to wait for your order to come to you. Manifesting is really just like asking or making a request, seeing it clearly, and having faith that it'll happen, and then basically just like letting it go and let it work itself out and know that it's coming to you. It's going to come at the perfect time, you guys. I promise it'll come at the perfect time. Also, when you are manifesting, you have to be grateful for the things that you already have when you're manifesting. Gratitude will take you a long way when manifesting, because you are not going to be blessed with more if you are not already grateful for what you have. Like, you can't just keep asking for things and expect them to come when you don't even appreciate what you already have. So you have to work on your gratitude and be truly grateful for what you have. Like, make it a thing every day where you at least write down the things that you're grateful for, or say out loud to God the things that you are grateful for. Like, you have to start showing appreciation and gratitude for the things you already have in order to be blessed with more. Another very important thing about manifesting is visualization. Visualization helps me because I am a vivid dreamer. I sit and daydream so much, you guys. Like, it's not even funny. I've always been a very vivid dreamer, and I love to just daydream about like where I see myself and, you know, all these amazing things that I see myself doing. And when you see yourself, the thoughts that you think about become your reality. So you have to really like focus on the things that you are manifesting. When you come up with an intention or a thought or a thing, or, you know, whatever you want to manifest, you really have to visualize it. You have to think about it. And the more that you think about it, the more that you kind of see yourself already acting or already having these things that you're thinking about. So the more you think about it, the more it becomes your reality. I want to share one thing that I manifested, which was my apartment. And I've been wanting to have my dream apartment, which was a high-rise style apartment, for a long time, you guys, like a very long time. And I just never knew how it was going to happen, but I didn't care how it was going to happen or when it was going to happen. I just knew that one day I would have my high-rise apartment. And it all started out with first visualizing it and dreaming about how I wanted my high-rise to look, exactly like what I wanted to do with my high-rise. Like, I would just think about it all the time and see myself in that situation. And then I wrote down, which is called journaling or scripting. I'll talk more about that in another video if you guys want to know about journaling and scripting. But I wrote down exactly how my apartment looked, how I felt in my apartment, the things I would do in my apartment, like the energy around my apartment. I wrote down all of that, you guys, and I wrote this in May. I didn't find my apartment until October of last year. And I never knew anything about this apartment building, but I wrote about it in May, exactly how I wanted it to look, and I found it in October. which is amazing. It just really goes to show the power of faith and the power of belief. If you just like really focus on the things that you want and put that request out there and just let it be, let it go, and let it come to you. Let God bring it to you. And when I found my apartment, I just knew it was my dream apartment. As soon as I walked in, I was like, oh, this is it. Like, this is the apartment that I wrote about in my journal months and months ago. And I didn't know how it was going to come, but it came, you guys, and it came at the right time. It's perfect timing. So that's how I manifested my apartment. I wrote about it, I dreamed about it, I asked for it, and then I let it go, and I just, you know, let it come to me. Honestly, before I had even started looking for apartments here in LA, I had a fear that I was going to end up in like this really dark apartment with like small windows and not be able to see all the sunlight and just, you know, the vision. I was just fearful of getting what I didn't want, but I had to remind myself, do not think of the things you don't want, only think of the things you do want. And that's how your manifestations come true. That's how they become reality. Because if you're focusing on the things that you don't want, you're gonna get what you don't want. So you always want to focus on the positive, always focus on the things that you want to happen. And that's exactly what I did. And now I'm sitting in my dream apartment like, I want to cry right now, but I can't. But I'm sitting in my dream apartment because I just had the faith that I was going to get it. It was going to come at the right time. And I didn't let it worry me. I only just thought about the things like I would do and how happy it would make me to be in this apartment. And I also was grateful and showed gratitude in the time, in the place that I was before I got into my dream apartment. I was very grateful for the couch that I lived on for 2 years. I was very grateful for, you know, the space that I had. That was just preparing me to be more grateful for the things that I asked for. So I'm a very visual learner. I love to see things. I love to touch things when I am like in doing activities and stuff. So a couple things that help me to manifest, you guys, is to write and to make vision boards. If you haven't seen my vision board video, click on the link in the description box to figure out how to make your vision board and make all of your 2020 dreams come true. I have a lot of different self-development books like Choose Your Own Journey, Inspiration Journal, the Law of Attraction, Project Planner. Like, I have so many more, but these are like the 3 that I write in every day. These, you guys, will help your self-development and help you stay on track and to remind you of the things you are manifesting. And that time that seems like it would be years and years to come has passed by and has already come to you because you're spending time developing yourself and preparing yourself for the big abundant blessings that you are about to receive. I asked my friend one time, is it possible for everybody to manifest? And she was like, wow, that's a really good question. Well, my answer, I kind of answered it myself. I feel like anybody can manifest if they have the faith and belief in themselves that it can happen. Honestly, if you don't believe or have any faith, I don't think that you can manifest. So that's something that you want to work on in your self-development, is finding that inner faith that we all have. We all have faith, you guys. We just have to tap into ourselves and find that faith and really discover how strong your faith is, because it's not that you need more faith, it's that you need stronger faith. You only need faith the size of a mustard seed. That's teeny tiny, like a little bitty. So if you only need that much, you just need that much to be really strong. You have to be crazy enough to believe in the unbelievable. And if you do, you are unstoppable. You believe like that you can fly. Like, I really hope that I enlightened you on how to manifest, you guys. I can make more and more videos for you guys to really understand and know about manifesting and like the law of attraction, which is like a different subject, but it's basically the same things. Law of attraction can be like a whole nother subject that we talk about. So if you want to see something about the law of attraction, or you have another topic that you want me to talk about, please leave it down below in the comments and I'll be sure to film that video for you. Taught you some things about manifesting so that you can start manifesting things into your life. Like, really, you can manifest anything. Your dream car, your home, your husband. Like, you can manifest like things that happen in your life, vacations. Like, you guys, we are so powerful as human beings because we are connected to the creator of the world. If you just really go outside and you just put your phone down and sit and look into the sky and the birds and the buildings and the sun and the moon. Like, I got chills thinking about it. Like, you guys, we have so much power within ourselves. Like, imagination is seriously one of the most powerful tools a human being has ever had, because you can sit and imagine yourself having a total completely different lifestyle that you're living, and what you're imagining can come true. Like, you have the ability to sit and visualize and actually see it, so therefore it can be in your life. Like, I just love talking about this, and I love it because I'm a witness to it. I have manifested so many things into my life, you guys, and it's like wild, and it just keeps me motivated to keep manifesting things into my life. So if you want to know more about manifesting, this is something that you really love and enjoy to watch, keep on watching the videos, you guys. Hit those thumbs up buttons for more videos, and also comment anytime you want to see a certain video, or if there's something like bothering you on your heart and you just want me to talk about it, let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for coming to watch. I really hope that you enjoyed. Once again, I've said that a million times, but I appreciate you for coming, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.